We rescue abused, neglected and unwanted horses, and the eventual goal is to also offer non-profit livery facilities to people who suddenly find themselves in financial difficulties or who would like to own a horse, and they can adopt the horse from us or from another institution, but at least it's giving that horse an opportunity for a good life.
About 8 months ago, a very special young Welsh pony was brought to Gill McCulloch. This was a horse nobody wanted, and she was going to be put down. Gill took her immediately.
She apparently was knocked down by a car 4 years ago. Her neck was broken. For whatever reason, it was not attended to. Her neck is healed to the side, so the vertebra is very visible. You can actually see it on the side of the neck, very visible. She carries her head down and to the side, and nobody would take her.
Bonnie's owner brought her to Gill because he was worried about her safety.
The reason he surrendered her at that particular time was because he said the children in the neighborhood were starting to attack her with stones and with sticks and were actually tormenting her. And he was now concerned about her safety. And that's how she came to us. She's fine. She just looks a little bit odd. But she's a very happy little girl. She took a long time to get used to being handled on her back. When she first came, you couldn't touch her on her back. You've got to get down to her level and just be very gentle and very quiet with her.
Then, surprise, surprise. Gill says she at first thought that Bonnie was getting round her simply due to the good food that she was getting.
Then we moved to where we now are, at King's Cross Clydesdale Stud Farm. And the owner, Roseanne Nell, an amazing woman, phoned me about 3 weeks ago, and she then informed me that she was 100% sure little Bonnie was pregnant. And Roseanne just kept checking her and looking at her, and even last weekend there was, we were still sort of saying, well, it's maybe a couple of weeks and she's going to give birth. Thursday, Roseanne woke up in the morning and there's a baby. She gave none of the usual signs and just dropped her foal, all on her own, and there was the little boy. The fact that she's even alive, we've had vets have actually come and asked us if they can x-ray her, because she's just a phenomenon. They just cannot believe that this pony is alive. And because of the way the vertebral column moved, the spinal cord has remained intact, which it shouldn't. The spinal cord should have been severed. So she should have been dead, or she should have been paralyzed and would have had to be euthanized immediately. So in herself, she's just a walking miracle. And now she's got a baby to keep her company.